If you have ever lived through a Delhi winter, you definitely know the feeling. That is, dry throat, scratchy cough, and a morning haze that refuses to lift. Now imagine stepping onto the court for a high-intensity badminton match in all those conditions. And that's exactly what happened at the India Open 2026. And the event revealed something far bigger than just sport. It exposed the cracks in India's ability to host world-class events safely and consistently. Well, let us understand about that when breathing becomes a challenge. Notably on January 15, Singapore's Loh Keen Yew, after a tough three-game win, stunned reporters with a simple truth. That is, I breathe less. I wear a mask when I can and stay indoors. Loh was not alone. Denmark's Anders Antonsen withdrew entirely, citing extreme pollution and sharing AQI data. Experts warn that hazardous air exposure is particularly dangerous for athletes. Deep, rapid breathing during intense sport increases toxin intake and can have lasting health effects. And this is more than discomfort. While we cheer for world-class performance, athletes are putting their health at risk. And current event planning doesn't account for it. Well, breathing is not just a problem. In fact, birds, monkeys, and mayhem were also spotted on court. Air quality was just the beginning. The tournament faced bizarre interruptions as play was halted due to bird droppings on the court, and spectators even reported a monkey sighting in the stands. And the Badminton Association of India responded defensively, insisting that the venue was clean while promising improvements and subtly warning against criticism from abroad. Indian players mostly downplayed the issues, calling conditions manageable, while the BWF defended the venue as an upgrade. And the reality? Well, India is aiming for the World Championship and eventually the Olympics, but ambition alone cannot replace proper preparation. It is not a one-off. That was the India's hosting woes. The India Open was not an isolated failure. Boxing championship have been delayed because rings weren't ready. Messi's Kolkata appearance descended into chaos, and stampedes at IPL celebrations exposed poor crowd management. Across sports, cities and events, the pattern is clear that infrastructure exists, but execution repeatedly fails. Unclean facilities, poor logistics, and safety lapses are symptoms of deeper systematic issues. A culture that prioritizes prestige over professionalism. Well, there is no doubt that stadiums are beautiful, but management, isn't it broken? Well, Siddharth Singh, who hosted the Abu Dhabi Jiu-Jitsu Pro in Delhi, summed it up. Said that the stadium is excellent, but management is the problem. It's like booking a swimming pool and being told to bring your own water. Spectators feel it too. In cities like Melbourne, even small venues feel world-class, clean, organized and fan-friendly. Meanwhile, in India, entry confusion, overpriced food and dirty toilets make fans feel like an afterthought. And all these aren't luxuries. They determine whether live sport becomes a habit or a hassle. Well, after all these, we need to understand that we need to fix the system, not just the stadiums. Notably, India can host the Olympics, but only if systematic problems are addressed. Event readiness must be audited, environmental risk must shape scheduling, and athlete safety must be non-negotiable. Experts like Gaurav U. Gulaiya emphasize that athletes should focus on performance, not struggle with leaking roofs, filthy toilets, or broken facilities. And public-private partnerships, real accountability and fan-first planning are critical for sustainable and professional hosting. Well, after all these, one question arises: that can India breathe fully before 2036? When Loh Keen Yew said that I am surprised you guys are okay, it wasn't just about air quality. It was a mirror reflecting a sporting culture reluctant to face predictable challenges. And if India wants 2036 Olympic glory, it must learn to breathe fully and admit what's broken. Fix it transparently and stop confusing pride with preparedness. Well, do you think India can truly host world-class events, or are these ambitions still a dream? Comment below and share your thoughts with us. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.